Let's take a look at the real estate market of the North Dallas DFW suburbs. This includes my market area of McKinney, Frisco, and Prosper. This video will compare today's information from the last couple months and also looking over year. We'll look at December and November of last year as well. Billy Cowell here. I want to do this update in downtown Frisco, but there was construction, and only in this area of the country can you literally drive a half mile from downtown of one of the fastest growing cities in the country and find an area like this. I mean, literally, just right there is Frisco downtown. It was a little loud, and this is definitely quite a bit nicer. My name is Billy Cowell with eXp Realty, and I am doing a DFW market update, which will include McKinney, Allen, Plano, Frisco, Prosper, and Salina. This will give you a great reference when discovering about the North Texas suburbs. And this market update is going to compare the past few months and December year over year. But first, if this resonates with you, let me encourage you to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, because the videos I have coming up are going to bring tremendous value, and I got a lot of good stuff coming up. Also, I sell homes. I mean, obviously, I sell homes. So if that's your space, reach out to me. But particularly if you're looking at anything in the new construction world, all right, you're not going to find an agent that's more immersed in that space than yours truly. So let's definitely connect. Now, to make this market update concise and interesting, I'm going to discuss the number of homes on the market, the number of homes sold, the price, and the days on market. Let's get into it and just power through this. In the month of November, the area that I'm covering had 1,100 new listings, over 30% less than 1 month ago and 12% less than November of 2019. There were also 1,400 closed sales in November, which is down 18% from last month, but up 27% from November of 2019. The reason for the increase is simply because one major idea in real estate investing is to buy low and sell high. So the markets are super high right now, and most houses are selling at or above listing price. So investors and homeowners are just taking their profits. The average sale price for all single family homes in the northern DFW suburbs is $414,000. And if you just isolate Frisco, the price is just north of $500,000. This has been about the same over the last couple months, but has increased 12 to 13% year over year. Now, this is where it gets very interesting. The days on market right now is averaging 11 days on market. That's including the houses that are over $1 million down to $300,000. 11 days. In many cases, houses are only on the market for 1 or 2 days. Sometimes they even pre-sale. A month ago, it was 16 days. And at this time last year, the average house on market was 40 days, which is a pretty reasonably balanced market. So the number one question that I get is, how is the market? And it's a simple question to answer because it's just a seller's market, obviously. With inventory levels being this low and prices being this solid, it's definitely a seller's market. But it's interesting because it's also one of the best opportunities to buy a home in our lifetime because of the record low interest rates. The only way interest rates could be any lower is if they actually go negative, which doesn't seem to make sense. But in Europe right now, they actually have negative interest rates. Generally, the market is pretty balanced, and you have to actually crunch some numbers to discover if it's leaning towards a seller's market or leaning towards a buyer's market. Uniquely, it's a seller's market with buyer advantages, which are perks from the lenders as well as super low interest rates. So it's a very unique balance right now. Pluses for both the buyers and sellers, although buyers are having a tough time finding houses. Generally, my market updates would include what's called the absorption rate. The absorption rate in any real estate market is used to evaluate the rate at which available homes are bought and sold in a specific market during a given time. The absorption rate is calculated by dividing the number of homes sold in a specific time period by the number of homes available. Anything below 15% is a buyer's market, and the market generally turns for sellers around 20%. Now, today's market is closer to 80%, and that's even inflated because much of the inventory is carryover from previous months. Going into 2020, the absorption rate is going to actually flip into a territory where there's just not enough homes. So if you have a house that's under $800,000 and it is not sold in 30 days or more, there's just something going wrong there. There's something wrong with the price. Maybe there's something wrong with the marketing. And a key aspect to selling houses right now is digital marketing. As you can see, most homes will sell in this current market, but it's about having excellent exposure and properly using online digital marketing to get your house in front of the most people. Digital marketing is my strength. if you want to know how you can get your house that you're selling in front of eyes that are maybe in California or New York or in Chicago, that's just going to transcend that traditional list your house on MLS and have open houses approach, I want to encourage you to reach out to me, because that way in this current COVID environment is just not going to cut it. And if you're a homeowner looking to sell your house, reach out to me. I would love to sit down and map out a proper marketing strategy for you to get top dollar on your home. Otherwise, Billy Cowell here, encouraging you to be bold and make a move. Have a great day.